Creamy chicken stew, no cream, no water, no stock. If you want to find out how we do this, stay tuned. I've always been trying to cook more healthy for the kids, but still, want it comforting and I suppose flavorful for them as well. So the idea is to slowly build the flavors. So the first thing we want to do is we want to start with our soy milk. Add 1 cup of unsweetened soy milk, slice of ginger and smashed garlic, and we're just going to simmer this. Try to get a pot this deep because we have a lot of ingredients, a lot of cabbage going in. So this is something that I learned along the way. If we are going to saute our aromatics, put everything in, as in the aromatics in, cold first, and then you turn on the heat. So this will really bring out the flavors without burning your aromats. So here I've got 3 sort of medium to large size shallots, sliced garlic and 2 slices of ginger. Turn the heat on, drizzle in some neutral oil. The minute you can start to hear a little bit of sizzling, we're just going to start to saute all of this. Constantly stir the soy milk as well. This is all smelling really wonderful, so we're just going to push that aside. So all this oil that's developed at the bottom is great because that will also help build flavor when we add in our chicken next. Chicken thigh or any cut of chicken, boneless, and we just done a simple marinade with it. So marinate at least an hour before. So you're going to adjust the heat, turn it up slightly. So now is the part where basically we're going to leave this chicken alone and allow it to get some color. So once you start to see your soy milk develops this sort of bubbles and it does this, then you can basically turn off the heat, right? And you just basically scoop that top part out. We can also remove the garlic and the ginger. So this garlic and ginger gives it a slightly subtle flavor that changes the profile of the soy milk. Okay, so the chicken has taken on color, so this is exactly what we want. Turn the chicken around and mix everything and throw it in. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna start with the hard parts of the cabbage first and just begin to add everything. Lower the heat and we're just gonna add the first layer in on top of the chicken and we're gonna let the cabbage wilt down. So it's also gonna release some water. We don't need any stock and water in this because all of the cabbage is going to release water and this is going to provide a really sweet base to the stock. Okay, let's see where we're at. So the cabbage is wilted down and chicken and onions soften. So we just want to go ahead and stir this. So all this flavor at the bottom, that's great. Now that we have a little bit of liquid, we're just going to scrape the bottom to release the flavor. What we'll do next, we're going to add in the rest of the cabbage. Just got some fish cake. This is completely optional. Okay, then you just get a block of soft tofu. We're just going to cut this into cubes. Just let everything sort of drop in. Okay, and lastly, we're going to take our soy milk from before and just pour this in. We're going to just cover this and let this all simmer. As you can see from here, there's a lot of liquid that's formed. So a lot of this, some of it was from the soy milk we added, but most of it is from the cabbage, right? We're almost done. So the last thing we're going to do is finish this off with a little bit of sesame oil and then just a bit of white pepper. So this is not meant to really be a soup, but more of a dish that just happens to have a very flavorful, I guess, stock. I must remember never to pop a piping hot chicken into my mouth like that again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that aside, the chicken is really tender because we really cooked it slow. The seasoning helps. This is napa cabbage or wongbok cabbage. It's so sweet, enhances the flavor altogether. So overall, it's a super comforting dish and wow, I tell you, this is probably going to end up on repeat. My kids are going to request this constantly. And like I said, it's creamy, so no need for any stock, no need for any cream, just the soy milk and let it do its magic. So once again, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe and we'll see you on the next one.